We are here because each of you took a risk and reached out to grasp a dream or pursue an adventure without knowing where you would end up. You were probably not even sure it was an adventure you wanted to take when you started out. You don't realize how hard it was for your parents to drop you off for the first day of preschool and then wait until it was time to pick you up. To leave you at kindergarten with all those other kids and hope you would be okay. Now they are watching you as you move to the next level of independence. And they, like all of us, want only the very best for all of you. Over the last 2 years, I've had a chance to learn something very special. Each of you carry within you the resources to be successful, to reach goals that you may at times doubt you can reach, and a capacity to become leaders in your chosen professions and communities. I would like to think that the career and technical education that you have received here at the Windham Regional Career Center and the relationships you have shared with our staff will support you and have supported you in learning to take healthy risks and gain the endurance to do great things. Life is not always easy. You'll see this as you look into your parents' faces as you graduate. You'll see happiness, pride, love, and just a little bit of fear and sadness that you, their child, is becoming an adult and moving away from needing them every day. Their hope is that they have helped you develop all the skills you are going to need, and their fear is that they are not going to be there to protect you in the moment that you start to struggle. Our celebration this evening will give them the reassurance that we and others see the amazing people they have raised. I would like to thank you all for being part of our Windham Regional Career Center. Thank your parents for supporting you in making those choices, and thank all of the staff here for the amazing gifts and education that they have given you. I would now like to introduce Mary Beth Cornell, who has been with us at the Career Center for a long time. I'm not going to announce how long. And this is her last year. She is retiring. Now, when she told me that, I said, I have a little part-time gig coming up. Wouldn't you like to stay for a while? And she has accepted and is going to be our new adult ed coordinator. I'm proud to say that we have had her guidance, her reassurance, and her understanding for a number of years, and that she will continue to be part of our family. She's now here to welcome a wonderful number of students into our National Technical Honor Society.
Thank you, Ms. Weiss. That was very nice. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us this evening as we recognize and celebrate the accomplishments of some amazingly talented and skillful students. Isn't it nice to actually be together, to see each other tonight? And for me and for most of these kids, what a joy to have a Zoom-free event. I'm so pleased we're moving into whatever our new normal will be, because tonight feels right. It feels normal. Knowing the sacrifices you've all made, we truly appreciate you, and we appreciate you spending this evening with us. And to my esteemed colleague friends, thank you for the personal sacrifices you made to be here tonight. I'm sincerely grateful, and I'm sure the students and their families are as well. This evening's celebration is very significant. It honors outstanding students, recognizes outstanding performance, and celebrates the journey of accomplishment. It's also very significant for me personally, as it's my final NTHS induction ceremony. Like many of our students here tonight, you learned that I, too, will be embarking on a new journey. As we all move forward, we will value the skills we learned here, reflect on our precious memories, and focus our dreams on what lies ahead. Since 1992, when we first brought NTHS to the Career Center, but not the beginning of my career here, I've had the honor of working students through the process of earning this prestigious recognition. That's almost 3 decades of working with the center's best of the best. And NTHS tells me I'm the longest reigning advisor in the country, too. So that's pretty awesome. In 1992, NTHS had a different name, and so did our school. Times change, we grow, and we evolve, and we hopefully will continue to do so. In 1992, we were chartered as chapter number 632, and today there are 4,794 chapters across the country. We knew long ago the value of instilling and recognizing excellence in our students. I'm proud of the standards our center has set for our students to earn this prestigious recognition, and over the years it's been rewarding to get to know each year's inductees, students from all the various programs, students I might not know otherwise. Some of our amazing past inductees may even be the parents of someone being recognized here tonight. Although COVID has limited my personal connections with inductees over the past year and a half, it has not changed the pride I feel as I share what students have to say about their WRCC experiences. So, timely for me to say, put your cell phones on silent, hold your applause, and enjoy. The National Technical Honor Society is a prestigious organization that exists to honor student achievement and leadership in technical education, to promote academic excellence, and to enhance the career opportunities of young people. Students who attend technical centers go above and beyond the basic requirements for a graduation. They choose to also learn valuable skills needed in today's workforce. Of all the many students enrolled in the many WRCC programs, only 15 met the rigor and criteria for induction. They followed through with their nomination and application and hoped for a positive decision. Tonight, these students will accept the honor and recognition they rightfully earned. As members are introduced, they'll be met by our director, Ms. Weiss, who will present them with their NTHS Stole of Honor. This NTHS Silver Stole of Excellence is to be worn with pride for the rest of the evening, at any other graduation awards events, and during your long-awaited graduation ceremony. This stole was hard-earned. I encourage you each to wear it with pride. The words you hear me say tonight as I introduce each of these exceptional young people comes from their NTHS application response to the question, what have you learned about yourself and your trade that will identify you as a leader in your future endeavors? Kaylin Bailey is a senior who completed the Culinary Arts Baking and Pastry program and a year of the filmmaking program. Kaylin says she found her passion in the Career Center. Her essay focused on her filmmaking experiences where she wrote, she always liked videos and photography, but she never knew the extent to which movies are made. She learned to properly use a camera, how to write scripts, what it's like to be on a set and film with actors, and especially the very hard work and commitment it takes to be a filmmaker. Next year, Kayla will hopefully apply her film and photography skills as she takes a gap year to travel the world before committing to attending college. Lorelei Briggs is a high-achieving junior nominated for her performance in the business and early childhood education programs. She's also enrolled in the criminal justice program. Lorelei is a member of the Future Business Leaders of America and Skills USA. Plus she works at both the Cup and Saucer and Anchor Seafood restaurants in Wilmington. Lorelei says she feels passionate and informed about law and business and has loved all the hands-on experiences. She gained so much confidence while attending WRCC, especially after engaging in opportunities where she applied her knowledge to compete against her peers across the state, earning her statewide recognition. The risks she took taught her what she's made of, the growth she's capable of, and that she can achieve anything she sets her mind to. She is more determined than ever to succeed in her future and knows she has the skills to do so. Next year, Lorelei will spend her senior year at the Community College of Vermont. Sarah Butterfield was nominated for her outstanding performance in the Health Sciences program. She currently serves as the president of the National Honor Society in BUHS, and she works part-time at the Guilford Country Store. Her studies in the Career Center have inspired her to pursue a career in healthcare. Through her coursework, she noticed a common theme: care and compassion come first. The courses instilled a sense of importance and taught her hard work pays off, and she is committed to bringing passion and determination to all she undertakes. Through her various related courses, she's learned she wants to be a dietitian, a career which now requires a minimum of a master's degree. While this change in educational requirements for a dietitian felt intimidating at first, she knew that the rigorous coursework and commitment to excellence she demonstrated in all her studies here has set the stage for her to achieve her goal of becoming a registered dietitian specializing in eating disorders. Next year, Sarah will attend the University of Delaware. Patrick Clark is a senior from Leland and Gray in the Construction and Architecture program, and he works part-time as a laborer at the Brattleboro Country Club. Not someone who can say he's historically truly liked school, he learned a new sense of accomplishment and enjoyment in his learning while in the Career Center. All the learning feels valuable and useful, and that makes a big difference when we're learning. Last year, he was in forestry, where he learned about safety and how to use big equipment. This year, he learned how to build, from tiny things like a toolbox or stool to bigger things like a shed that teaches all the concepts, like building floor joists, stairs, walls, and how to cut and set rafters. It has just been an exciting and valuable learning experience in the Career Center for Patrick, and he's glad he chose to come here. He is grateful for every skill he's learned, as he knows he will use them all in his future. Next year, Patrick will go to Georgia to study at the Southeast Lineman Training Center. Siobhan Devlin is a senior in the Health Sciences program, a member of HOSA, which is an organization for students pursuing healthcare careers, and she works part-time as a dietary aide at Vernon Advent Christian Homes. Delighted by her nomination, she realized her teachers truly saw and recognized her hard work and passion in the field of health. She has always been fascinated by the workings of the human body and loved being able to learn so much, to gain so much knowledge and skill from all her related courses. The medical personnel she has met in her life and all the wonderful instructors have been so compassionate and knowledgeable, and this made a huge impact on her decision about her own future career. Medical professionals can have such a positive impact on people's well-being, and her studies and interactions have strengthened her knowledge and her passion to pursue a career as a registered nurse. Next year, Siobhan will begin her studies at Greenfield Community College. Chloe Givens is an outstanding junior in the business program. She's a member of the Future Business Leaders of America and the National Honor Society in BUHS, and she also works part-time at the Blueberry House. Chloe wrote that enrolling in the business program helped her grow so much into the person she is today. Always comfortable on the basketball court, she wanted to learn how to be comfortable in other arenas. Her business program taught her so much about how to interact in various social situations, to grow into what she describes as a better person, and how to be noticed as a leader by classmates, colleagues, and adults. This nomination meant a great deal to her because it was saying, I see you, Chloe. I see how hard you work. I see how much you care about your work. I see you growing, and I'm acknowledging you. She's learned not to cut corners to succeed, that having integrity and taking the long road pays off, and this has given her a new confidence, confidence to be successful beyond the court. At 12 years old, she set 3 goals for herself upon entering high school, and she's achieved them all. Tonight's achievement is a bonus, and it opens new doors, new opportunities, and a new sense of accomplishment. Spencer Lawrence. He can't be here tonight because he plays lacrosse and they have a playoff game, but I'd still like to introduce him to you. Spencer is a senior in the Construction and Architecture program, and he's a member of the BUHS National Honor Society. For the past 2 years, Spencer has been in the construction program, and in that time, he has learned not only a wide array of skills, but how to cooperate with others in a work environment and how to think ahead, to be ready for the next step. Yes, to think ahead and be ready. When he hears what's next in the shop, he knows it's the time to make decisions. It's the time to take action. It's the time to demonstrate responsibility. Over the course of 2 years in the program, besides construction and architectural skills, he has developed confidence and learned the value of confidence in the workplace. He writes it's integral to success in the workplace and to success in life. Being nominated reinforced that others see him as a leader, not only in the classroom, but in the workforce, and he is grateful and proud. Next year, Spencer will attend the University of Vermont to study secondary education. Paige Neal is an outstanding junior in the Early Childhood Education program, who also works part-time as a cashier at the Big Y in Greenfield. In reflecting upon her experiences in the program, Paige realized so many positive changes, one of which is the immense amount of knowledge she gained while learning about the vastness of early childhood education. She discovered how patient she can be, how to handle certain situations kids will encounter, and realized she can apply some of that to her own life. She's learned how capable she is of completing college-level work, and she not only can excel in those courses, but how much she truly enjoys them. She knows she's a hard worker, but now she knows she loves learning. And she's so confident that her dream of becoming an early childhood educator is so achievable. This nomination generated a sense of confidence for all she's accomplished over the year, taught her that working hard leads to achieving one's dreams and goals, and she's learned the value and pride of being seen as a leader in the field of education. Skylar Plum is a senior nominated for his performance in 2 different programs, Geometry and Construction and Culinary Arts, Baking and Pastry. His instructor said he is articulate, a team player, and a good project leader. Skylar couldn't be more grateful for his Career Center opportunities. His decision to attend WRCC changed his entire perspective about school and learning. He has learned so many skills through the daily hands-on experiences in both construction and culinary that he feels confident he could pursue a career in either field and be successful. He's so grateful for the confidence the Career Center has instilled in him and the positive feeling he has inside knowing his instructors think he's a force to be reckoned with. His gratitude to his instructors is so sincere. He's so grateful to them for sharing their skills and their trade. He wrote something very introspective. This nomination is a big accomplishment to look back on when I'm bragging to my younger, foolish self. That younger version of me wouldn't believe the redemption story we've had, but it sure did happen. Yes, Skylar, it sure did, and you earned it. Next year, Skylar plans to return to the center to continue in construction. a member of Skills USA, and the BUHS National Honor Society. He also works part-time as a cook at the Top of the Hill Grill. Reed credits his success to his teacher, who made so many opportunities available to him. Through his classroom experiences, he learned not to second-guess himself. He's gained confidence, and he feels quite skilled in manufacturing. He wrote that the manufacturing industry is promising and exciting and the trade of the future, and he sees himself being very successful in this field. He loves the environment, the machinery, the problem solving, and he's so grateful that his hard work and dedication is being recognized and rewarded. His instructor is grateful for Reed, too, because Reed is a great program promoter, and he can be depended upon to step up whenever asked. He'll be a leader in his trade because he is one now in the classroom. Reed wrote that this recognition bestowed upon him tonight will instill an even greater sense of confidence and validates that manufacturing is the right career path for him. Alex Schreiber is a senior in the business program, the president of our chapter of the Future Business Leaders of America, the Vermont State President of the Future Business Leaders of America. He's in the BUHS National Honor Society, and he works part-time through the co-op program at Cocoa Plum Appliances, where he is revered for his skills, commitment, and willingness to learn and grow. Alex expressed that he is so honored with this recognition as he's put more time and hard work into his business program and FBLA and this center than anything he has ever done. And he's proud of this commitment and grateful that the business program and the center gave him opportunities he would not have had otherwise. He's learned what he wants to do in the future, gained work experience, developed outstanding leadership skills, and attributes it all to me, which is generous and sweet. But I attribute it all to the center because we give kids opportunities and experiences unlike any other learning environment, and those who step up stand out. Next year, Alex will attend Tufts University, where he will continue to grow into the outstanding and influential businessman we all know he will be. Jason Singpong. He's unable to be here tonight because he too is a lacrosse player, but I would still like to introduce him to you. Jason is a junior in the Health Sciences program who has loved all his related courses since taking a chance on this area of study his freshman year. He started the program out of curiosity and quickly found his future. He enjoys the interactions with the other like-minded students in the program and soon found himself immersed in his studies, seeing all the courses come together to define his future. By junior year, he was all in. Class labs, long movies regarding life cycles, presentations on x-ray scans, and plastic surgery. Yes, it is here that he found himself and his future. He appreciates that his teachers have so much faith in him, and this nomination means they see and appreciate his hard work, and they recognize his dedication in all his courses. Enjoying his field of study and doing well generates an enthusiasm for the future, and he is so glad there are more exciting, engaging courses for him to take in the STEM Academy. Magnus von Krusenstern is a junior in the manufacturing program and a great program promoter. He's a member of Skills USA, the BUHS National Honor Society, and works part-time as a cook at the Top of the Hill Grill. Through the manufacturing program, he has learned so much about himself. This was the first time he'd taken a hands-on course, and he loves learning and studying something he is so interested in. He believes he applies himself more because he's so engaged, and he's learning skills that will open up career opportunities. Manufacturing is a competitive field, and it offers great opportunities for the future. So, all the hard work put in now will definitely pay off later. Being in manufacturing has excited Magnus about his future, motivated him to continue to work hard, and taught him where he really excels as a student and where he plans to put all his energies for a successful future. Caitlin Winchester is a junior in the construction and architecture program, and she has a part-time job working the front counter at the House of Pizza. She first engaged in the construction program through geometry and construction. She learned so much and learned how capable she is that she decided to continue her studies in construction this year. Caitlin believes she has learned to be flexible and develop management skills. Her instructor shared that she is constantly growing in areas of skill building and is an excellent team member during projects. Caitlin attributes her improved math skills to the program activities. The various program projects have developed a confidence in Caitlin, and she enjoys creating and working as part of a team. She's grateful for the nomination because it recognizes her abilities and provides her with the motivation to continue to learn and improve. So Caitlin plans to continue her personal and skill development in construction and architecture next year. As a group, you have achieved a record of excellence in workforce education. NTHS membership is one of the highest scholastic honors awarded for excellence in education today. With more than 1 million young people involved in technical education in our country, fewer than 2% are even nominated for membership into this prestigious organization. NTHS membership identifies you among the top performing students in our nation and will add prestige and value to your professional resume. On behalf of the Career Center and the National Office and Board of Directors of NTHS, I commend you on your outstanding achievement. Congratulations. As you all entered the auditorium tonight, you saw the very special NTHS yard signs. These are a gift to each new inductee and your family from the center. Please take your yard sign home with you when you leave tonight and proudly display it in your own yard. Let your entire neighborhood know that someone special and successful lives here. You also saw the blue WRCC senior lawn signs. If you're a senior, we ask you that you take your sign home tonight and proudly display it in your yard. In closing, it's been my honor and a joy to have served as the National Technical Honor Society Advisor for the past 29 years, and to have been a part of so many people's educational journeys in the community for almost half a century. Thank you all for making my life so meaningful and so rich. And to all the students being recognized tonight, congratulations. I wish you a journey of happiness and success in all your future endeavors.
On that amazing note, we will move to our next amazing note, which is our presentations of awards and scholarships. Our first award will be presented by Eleanor Thomas.
Good evening, everyone. It is such a treat that we are able to present scholarships and do recognitions this year in person. I want to share a little bit of history about the Thomas Family Scholarships. These awards were established in 2003 by Warner L. Thomas, a 1983 graduate of BUHS and the Career Center. Warner has lived in New Orleans for the past 20-plus years, but it has always been important to him that he give back to the community and school where it all started for him. FBLA provided Warner with many opportunities on the local and national level to develop leadership skills, build networks, and provide focus for his career. For that reason, membership in FBLA is one criterion for these awards. FBLA provided the foundation for Warner to develop the values of a great leader, being humble, always giving back to his community, being grateful, being engaging, encouraging and mentoring those around him, and providing opportunities for people. Warner also credits Ms. Cornell for encouraging him, giving firm nudges when needed. In reality, they were probably more like swift kicks in the butt, and being an inspirational mentor and today, a friend. Whether a teacher, a community member, or family member, we each have a responsibility to inspire and cultivate the lives of young people like you, because you are our future. That is why our family continues to provide scholarships to outstanding students each year. Since 2003, we have provided scholarships to over 35 students who were outstanding as FBLA members, excelled in their business studies, and or needed a helping hand to go to college. I first met this year's recipient a couple years ago when I was visiting Ms. Cornell's class. I was immediately impressed by his level of professionalism and his dedication to both academics and to FBLA. Since then, I have seen this student grow in confidence, presentation skills, and professionalism. He went from participating in FBLA events to organizing and leading those events. His thoughtful essay confirmed what I witnessed for myself. While FBLA is responsible for providing the environment to work on these skills, this student has discovered the passion and the drive to work towards and achieve a high level of excellence. This year's recipient of the 2021 Thomas Family Scholarship in the amount of $3,000 will attend Tufts University in the fall, majoring in mathematics and minoring in entrepreneurship and finances. Please join me in congratulating Alex Shriver. Okay, I'm doing double duty tonight. The Brattleboro Savings and Loan Scholarship presentation. For over 25 years, the Brattleboro Savings and Loan has had an ongoing partnership with the Windham Regional Career Center. The Brattleboro Savings and Loan grants $1,000 in scholarship funds to one or more deserving students each year. Special consideration is given to those participating in and pursuing an education in business. Each qualifying student must have taken a business course, submit an application, a transcript of high school grades, 2 letters of reference, and complete an essay of their plans for the future. Brattleboro Savings and Loan looks for individuals who exemplify a strong commitment to their education through hard work and a desire for success. This year, the scholarship award will be going to a very deserving student. This student submitted excellent reference letters, has exhibited strong academic skills, leadership skills, a strong work ethic, and is highly motivated. She is an exceptional young woman and is a great example to her peers. She is currently enrolled in a WRCC personal finance course, so she's learned the importance of seeking available money sources, how to manage her money well, and that sometimes the best way to invest your money is to invest in yourself and your future. This year's $1,000 scholarship recipient is Natalie Hendricks.
This evening's next presenter will be Errol Nelson from Forestry and Natural Resources.
Good evening, everyone. I have 3 awards tonight to give out. The first one is the James Brown Memorial Award, and that award we've been giving out since 1977, and it is through the FFA, through leadership, and the individual, we didn't do a lot of FFA events this year due to COVID, but the individual that I thought deserved this award showed leadership skills in the classroom and out in the field, and work ethic. I've had the pleasure of watching or having this student for 2 years, and as a junior, timid, quiet, and by his senior year slowly developed into a silent leader in the classroom and in the field. James Brown Memorial Award goes to Aiden Thomas. I'm going to ask Aiden to stay right up here for a minute, because he's also going to be the recipient of the Brent Young Memorial Scholarship Award. And usually the Young family is here to present the award. Unable to make it tonight. So the Brent Young Award is typically offered to a student that excels in the field and really enjoys the hard work activities that we do, and not so much enjoying the classroom. I have to say Aiden developed into a hard worker and really excelled in the classroom and out in the field. Really proud of him. He has good things to come, that's for sure. Brent Young, Aiden. Okay, the next award is the Carter Award, and this one also is to a student that has excelled in leadership, leading by example, developing work ethic. A couple of things that I try to really promote in the classroom is developing work ethic and being a leader. And the Carter Award goes to Trevor Tebow. He, like a couple other students tonight, is playing lacrosse, so he wasn't able to make it. So again, active in the athletic department also. So we'll give this to Trevor tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, Harold. Thank you, Aiden. I can't think of anybody in forestry who would be more deserving. I would like to present the Bruno Award. The Bruno Award goes to a student who has overcome obstacles and reached success in their pathway. This year's award could have gone to any number of our students who've all overcome COVID-19. This illness, pandemic, societal plague has affected each of our students in both positive and negative ways. One of the ways we have seen our students grow is in their core inner strength and ability to face any challenge, overcome it, and still participate in education. This year's award goes to a student who did all of those things. In fact, at the beginning of this year, I think he wasn't sure that we would reach this evening with him in our numbers. I think he felt like there was a good chance this pandemic might defeat his desire to have an education. It was easy for me to decide who this award should go to because he has gone above and beyond. That student is Sid Beasley. Presenter will be John DiMatteo from our Construction and Architecture program.
Thank you, good evening. Here to present the Ernest Flagg Scholarship from the Brattleboro Elks Lodge. The Ernest Flagg Scholarship Award is given to a student who is moving on to pursue a career in the construction field. This year, I've decided the award to go to two students, Sid Beasley and Abigail Squires. But wait, there's more. This year, Sid and Abby have made noticeable progress within the program, gained confidence in their work and abilities, and showed increased interest in pursuing careers in the construction field. Sid has shown great progress throughout the year. He has shown a shift to really acknowledging what he knows, learning and growing from the obstacles that he has come across. He is one of the first students to listen to and follow the instructions for the day, and I've seen vast improvements in his skill development and growing leadership among his peers. Abby has also made significant progress in her abilities in the shop. She's grown in confidence using various tools and equipment, and has always stepped forward to accept a new challenge, even when she hadn't attempted it prior. She's also grown as a leader, working hard, showing initiative, speaking up when she has a different idea or a different view of a piece of a project. And she's shown initiative in working as part of the team. Abby's a hardworking individual and an effective member of the working team, and I appreciate both of you as part of the program. Since my name's next also, I'm here to present the Raymond Harrington Award. The following notes are from the Harrington family, telling us a little bit about Raymond Harrington and whose name this award is given. Raymond Harrington was born April 6, 1903 in Brattleboro, one of 7 children. All of his adult life was spent working with wood, and millions of board feet passed through his hands. We remember him as a man who believed in the value of honesty, hard work, and simple pleasures. He was a calm, friendly man who accepted life as it came to him and made the very best he could of it. We think the world would be a better place if there were more people like him. It is fitting, we believe, in his honor and memory, with an award to a young person who is learning a trade and who has shown a willingness to work hard at it. In closing, we leave this thought for your consideration in the hands of men like Raymond Harrington and you that build up and tear down. It is the hands of men like Raymond Harrington and you that build up and tear down the civilizations of the world. We hope your life's work will bring you happiness and satisfaction. On behalf of the Harrington family, I would like to congratulate Skylar Downing on being selected to receive this award. I should have given you a head start or a warning shot. One more second. Skylar is a senior in the geometry and construction course. He has a solid understanding of the math and how to apply it to construction and to carpentry. He is articulate and communicate his strengths in areas of improvement. He's stepped up over the year as a team and project leader and has proven to be an asset as a team member as well. Thank you.
Our next award will be presented by David Smith.
Greetings. Wow. Okay. First off, I was looking at this and I keep, for some reason, thinking it's the Greg Baird Award, but I'm thinking it's James Beard for some reason. But it's really not the James Beard Award, I'm sorry to say, but I'm very happy to say that it is, in fact, the Greg Baird Award. It would be inappropriate, I think, tonight if I did not mention somebody that I know would really love to be here, who would be very, very proud of the people that were up on the stage. And that person is Sue Sweeney. And I just know she would be. So I know she's also, she may not be here in physicality, but she's definitely here in spirit. And I know she, like I said, she'd be very, very proud. So tonight's award is given to a person who is shown exceptional creativity and fortitude in the culinary arts, and who plans to go on after high school into a post-secondary culinary situation. So this year it's presented to a person with a very promising future. This student has served as the creative spirit in our classroom, not so much this past semester, but the semester before. It really is important to say that we had this sort of thing going on Fridays. It was called Free for All Friday. So whatever we did on Friday was like, hey, do whatever you want, see whatever we got, see what you can make of it. And this person, Sloan, would make something. Everybody else was busy making. They would make cookies or cupcakes or something like that, all very good. But Sloan would make like 2 carrot quiches one day. They were great. I mean, who ever thought I'd do carrot quiche? But it was fabulous. Anyway, that's the sort of person that Sloan is. She's very creative. And I know that Sue may have had some issues with Sloan's fashion choices every now and again. However, she never, ever had any issues with Sloan's performance in the kitchen or her choices in terms of what she was putting together. Actually, Sue was very, very proud of how Sloan was just able to pivot and move and do whatever it was that was necessary. So really, what I would like to do is present this award to Sloan, because I just think that she deserves it. I just have all the stuff I wrote down. You know what? Most of it's nonsense. What it really comes down to is this person is extremely deserving, is incredibly creative, and is shown to be a miraculous and inspiring spirit within the kitchen and culinary environment. So Put your hands together for Sloan. Come on up.
Our next presenter is Ann Dorn.
Good evening, everybody, and congratulations to our seniors and our juniors who were inducted this evening, and all of our award winners. I'm really excited to be here. As Nancy said, this has been, for all of us, quite the year, but to be able to wrap it up in an in-person celebration just makes me so happy. So I'm glad to see that you're all here. I am presenting tonight the Governor Phil Hoff Vermont Honor Scholarship. This program was created to recognize outstanding academic achievement among Vermont's graduating seniors. One student is nominated to receive this prestigious award from each eligible high school and technical center. Each year, the Career Center selects a student who has been both demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and through his or her notable commitment to a Career Center pathway, a true passion for his career, and a vision for the future. This year's student has crafted an impressive high school resume that includes the most challenging academic and elective classes that have helped him home in on his chosen field of media studies. In addition to those courses offered at BUHS, he has excelled in his 2 years in the Career Center Filmmaking and Digital Editing program. This remarkable BUHS senior plans to take his studies to the next level by pursuing a media major at Flagler College next year. To get a better picture of how deserving the student is, I would now like to read the following statement by Jesse Kreitzer, his Career Center filmmaking instructor. To speak about Jonah Bingham is to speak about one of the most rewarding experiences of my academic career. In 2 short years, I've had the privilege of bearing witness to a person becoming, of stepping into one's power as an artist, collaborator, and leader. It's a rare and privileged thing, this transformation of sorts, especially in the classroom. But it was not always that way. Or perhaps I had Jonah wrong from the beginning. Initially, he was quiet, unassuming, and undefined, as were his artistic voice and vision. But it turns out Jonah is something of a sponge, and without the ego and bravado that so often pervades the arts, he was merely studying, observing, calculating. And in the past year, Jonah has emerged as a serious, committed talent who with every new project becomes more intentional in his craft, more instinctive in his storytelling, and more compassionate in his understanding of the human condition. And now Jonah continues to expand his repertoire and take new risks, having recently led a team of classmates to produce his most ambitious work to date, a drama about isolation, empathy, and closure. Such themes are generally reserved for older, more seasoned filmmakers, but in Jonah, you will find someone who is sensitive, inquisitive, and wise beyond his years. I would like to thank you, Jonah, for your decency, camaraderie, and all of your hard work. You are most deserving of this award, along with all the other accolades that are bound to come your way. I expect great things from you, and you have my continued support and admiration as you make your way in the world. Jesse. I would now like for you all to join me in congratulating Jonah Bingham as this year's Career Center recipient of the Vermont Honors Scholarship.
It is my honor to introduce the next award with a small statement that I believe encumbers everything that the staff at the Windham Regional Career Center wholeheartedly believes and feels. The Tom Yon Award. On the morning of April 10th, 2021, the members of the Windham Regional Career Center community were made aware that a key and longtime member of our school family had passed away. To say we were brokenhearted, to say goodbye to Tom Yon, would be an understatement. When I came to the Windham Regional Career Center, I was reintroduced to an amazing man by the name of Tom Yon. When I think of Tom, I think of adventure. It didn't matter if it was a bike ride, brainstorming session, or planning ways to move the students at the Career Center forward. Tom made everything an interesting adventure, always with the goal of improving the lives of those around him. In 1961, when Tom was about 19, John Kennedy remarked in his inaugural address, "My fellow Americans, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country." Tom lived this call to action, addressing the needs of affordable housing, improving the abilities of students to access higher education, and identifying and helping to establish career opportunities for students in Windham County. Here to present the first Tom Yon Scholarship is Ron Staley and Tom's dedicated and loving wife, Ann Friedman.
This will be a win if we don't cry.
Good evening. It's an honor to present with Ann the scholarship in the name of Tom Yon and Ann Fielder, first annual presentation. Tom was the founder and director of the Windham Regional Collegiate High School, an innovative program in partnership with area colleges, allowing students to earn college credit for courses tailored to prepare them for transition to a collegiate learning environment. With Tom's leadership, there are over 40 college-level courses for high school students in the Career Center, BUHS, and the surrounding sending schools, with over 300 students earning college credits every year. And this has gone on for 15 years. This scholarship will be awarded annually in the names of Ann Fielder and Thomas Yon. The student awarded this scholarship demonstrates successful completion of collegiate high school dual credit courses, a demonstrated ability to achieve his or her goals, a commitment to improving the future through his or her chosen field of study. The scholarship is a $1,500 cash award I just want to acknowledge Tom's friends, some of them are here tonight, that contributed to the scholarship, and also Nancy and the Career Center staff that I know Tom loved, and I know what Nancy has already said. So at this point, I'm going to turn it over to Ann.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you to all of the worthy applicants who, we are so proud of you all who applied for this award. You've accomplished so much in school. When selecting the applicant, I asked my dearly departed husband for inspiration. I read through the applications, and a few things stood out from our recipients. One in particular was Rita Messing. Rita took several dual credit courses and managed to commute from Wilmington to do it. She's been accepted into nursing school, which is close to my heart, since at one point in my career I was a nurse practitioner. She suffered a major knee injury, which, while playing soccer, and like Tom, following his many sports injuries, she persevered. And also like Tom, she is an avid downhill skier and is on ski patrol, which Tom also did for years. We like your can-do attitude, Rita, and are happy to give you the first Tom Yan and Ann Fielder Scholarship.
It is my honor, and I think it is Chef Dave's honor, to present the next award. And I'm going to try and do this one without crying, because I didn't make it through the last one. And I'm not sure I'll make it through this one. On the morning of April 1st, 2021, the day started like most Thursdays at the Career Center this year, with the hustle and bustle of what I've come to call the second Monday of the week, after having Wednesday off. Staff arrived, students arrived at the Career Center, and it would turn out to be anything but our ordinary day. It was something that none of us were prepared for. A staff member that our culinary students have come to count on had a major medical emergency in our culinary kitchen first block. The students and teacher working together to get the help that was needed and to be supportive. These events are never something you are prepared for and always test you beyond anything you expect. In this case, 3 amazing young men showed caring, kindness, and compassion. They responded quickly and thought to do things that many would not have. It is my great honor to introduce to you those 3 young men and to say thank you. This year's Citizenship Award goes to Alex Bingham, Skylar Plum, and Hayden Squirt. amazingly talented, and our students and our staff counted on seeing her smile and receiving her goodwill every day. And we feel very lucky to have had her here at the Windham Regional Career Center. On a happier note, we will move to the John Cusick Award. John Cusick was the superintendent from 1974 until 1989. I'm not quite sure how he survived that long as a superintendent. Just so you know, the average span for superintendency is less than 5 years. The John Cusick Award goes to a student or students that exhibit dedication to their career pathway and to the Windham Regional Career Center. This year's award goes to 2 highly dedicated students, Sarah Butterfield, who has been part of our Health Careers pathway, and Jonah Bingham, who has been part of the film and digital editing pathway. Our final award for the evening is the Denon Award. William Denon was the Career Center Director for 17 years, and this award is to honor his memory and to award the student whose overall achievement at the Windham Regional Career Center embodies the values and beliefs of career and technical education. This year's winner has been part of the business pathway, has been a member of the FBLA State Leadership Cohort, is a member of National Technical Honor Society, and is the salutatorian of the BUHS class of 2021. The winner of this year's Denon Award is Alex Schreiber. For all those parents who may be concerned that I shook your child's hand this evening, I need to let you know I got COVID tested and I am fully vaccinated. You are safe to go home. In closing, I would like to read you a poem by Robert Fulghum because it reinforces the skills you have learned and need to know as you go out into the world. Those 21st century skills that we at WRCC are always talking about. All I really need to know, I learned in kindergarten. All I really need to know about how to live and what to do and how to be, I learned in kindergarten. Wisdom is not at the top of the graduate school mountain, but there in the sandpile at primary school. These are the things I learned. Share everything. Play fair. Don't hit people. Put things back where you found them. Clean up your own messes. Don't take things that aren't yours. Say you're sorry when you hurt somebody. Wash your hands before you eat. Flush. Warm cookies and cold milk are good for you. Live a balanced life. Learn some, think some, and draw and paint and sing and dance and play and work every day some. Take a nap every afternoon. When you go out into the world, watch out for traffic. Hold hands and stick together. Be aware of wonder. Remember the little seed in the styrofoam cup. The roots go down and the plant goes up. And nobody really knows how or why, but we are all like that. goldfish and hamsters and white mice and even us. When even the little seed in the styrofoam cup, they will die. So do we. And then remember the Dick and Jane books, which many of you are too young to remember. And the first word you learned, the biggest word of all, look. Everything you need to know is in there somewhere. The golden rule, and love, and basic sanitation. Ecology, and politics, and equity, and sane living. Take any of those items and extrapolate it into sophisticated adult terms and apply it to your family life or your work or your government or your world, and it holds true and clean and firm. Think what a better world it would be if the whole world, had cookies and milk about 3 o'clock every afternoon, and then laid down with our blankies for a nap. Or if all governments had a basic policy of always putting things back where they found them, and to clean up their own messes. And it is still true no matter how old you are. When you go out into the world, it is best to hold hands and stick together. I would like to thank everyone for joining us tonight to celebrate this amazing group of people. I would like to thank the parents for sharing their children with us and giving us the great honor of learning with them for a little while. To each of you, I'll simply quote that very special bear, Winnie the Pooh. You're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. And I always get where I'm going by walking away from where I've been. Over the next few weeks, you will start a new adventure. Please remember how amazing you are. Take a moment now, as we sit here with you as a captive audience, and turn and thank your parents for everything they have done for you, for they have made you and supported you in becoming the unbelievably unique and special individuals that you are. I hope that you all have a lovely and safe graduation. I hope that you all have a lovely and safe life. And I hope that tonight is the beginning of the very best for each and every one of you. Thank you all for attending. I'm so glad we could do this in person. And I want to thank you for every gift that you have given us. And that is every day you have been with us. Thank you.